Go.
All right. Hi, painting pals. Welcome to Mandy's Minis. Um, and Today I am painting this extremely fun ogre from Mammoth Factory Games. So I am going to go ahead and get started. I actually have his shadow tones already in, so I am just moving on to his midtones. And trying to paint some fun details while on live stream. And
Can't tell me.
nobody is watching.
Oh.
Somebody may watch this in a, replay, but nobody else is actually seeing this right now. So yay. And what I'm trying to do here is I'm actually doing quite a bit of stippling and just kind of trying to make some texture in his skin because I don't want it to feel smooth. I want it to feel leathery and I don't know. Can't quite think of what I'm trying to say here. What's the words I'm looking for, Ben?
I'm not sure. You're stippling because
Because I'm trying to add some texture to the skin. I don't want it to look smooth,
there you
which I had just said.
go.
Nice of you to listen. I don't know if we're even going to be heard because we forgot to mic up.
You could hear
How do you know?
because I was getting feedback on the TV when I had the sound on.
Ah, okay. Well, that's good to know. Although I'm sure it would probably be much better audio with actual mics.
With as close as you are to the microphone, I don't think it's going to be a big problem.
Oh, yeah, they're probably only hearing half this conversation.
Possibly.
Probably not hearing you at all. Okay, well, isn't that fun? Now it really sounds like I'm talking to myself, which I mean, I am, but we do have a tendency of having our live streams rewatched later on our channel. And when that happens, well, even when recording videos, all
Sorry, go ahead. I can see if there's anybody.
um with all our videos, we're always just talking to ourselves. Nobody's actually here with us. But, with a live stream, there's supposed to be people here with us. But 3:00 on a Saturday is not a great time as far as I'm aware in the summer. People are off doing their other things. So I don't know that we'll get many live views on this. And that's okay.
All right, you were going to paint anyway, so.
Exactly. So if someone shows up, great. If not, hey, I'm going to give you a tutorial in how I am painting this ogre skin. And considering the popularity of my last video compared to most, my skin video, that was very popular, so I will take it. Okay. So I tried to kind of work a real fun um, color scheme into this one. So I actually started with a purple shadow, dark plum, and then I went into a reddish orange shadow. And now I am going up to, this is actually a 50-50 mix of that reddish tone and cork. Cork. And cork is going to be his mid-tone. I love painting these kind of monsters because you can do whatever you want with them. They don't have to fit a normal skin tone or color scheme. And I mean, technically, that's true of any character we're painting. But you can get real experimental with these guys. And again, same thing with any of the others you can. But I tend to have a more realistic style when I'm doing people who look like people. So I'm just going to keep stippling and layering up and going all the way through. So there's also no world in which his skin tone here is going to look what we would consider natural. And there's something kind of fun about that. Because he's an ogre. He's not a person. So he...
Hey, ogres are people too.
Not this one. This one's eating all the people.
Well, you know.
Which is one of the things that made me fall in love with him. I actually, a couple years back, did a cave troll that I absolutely loved that was eating someone pretty much just like this. Get over to the middle of the screen. Maybe that'll help you guys see a little bit better. I mean, it's the almost the exact same pose, except he was sitting down. And I absolutely adored that piece. And then when this one came out, I was like, yeah, I gotta have that. So, and if you guys don't know Mammoth Factory Games, you need to check them out. They are awesome. Their monthly subscriptions come with actual modules for D&D. So you can get some great stories and all the miniatures that go with it to be able to play those modules. And it's kind of everything you need. And so that's pretty cool. And they have different tiers. So, you know, if you don't want the modules, you just want the minis, you can do that. And, you know, different options that way. But it's a great little company. So I definitely like supporting them. And that's pretty much about it. And welcome. We have
Yay! We have someone watching.
hello. How are you doing? I think I know who that is. So, are you painting today or just joining us for
Emotional support.
that's one thing, one way to say it. I actually was looking for the little more PC way of saying shits and giggles, but I figure I'll just say it.
Perfect.
So, yeah, no need to pretend like I don't have a dirty mouth. Although apparently now I do need to watch it because my nephews have subscribed, and yeah, they should not be hearing me use that language for sure. So I definitely want to encourage that from them.
Oh, she's doing cosplay.
Oh, fun.
Piercing more elf ears.
Elf ears. She also had those potions.
Those potions.
Those were gorgeous. So, very cool stuff. Okay. All right. Any other? Oh, not elf ears. Yeah, we'll definitely have to take a look at those photos. So, and then anyone have any exciting plans for the rest of the night? I do. We are finally going to watch an old Disney movie that we hadn't seen because we finally heard it was pretty decent. And not like really old, but
We're gonna watch Encanto.
yeah, supposedly Encanto is pretty good. So we're gonna actually check that out. That's our big dinner date tonight. I'm actually really liking where this is going. That would be our picks.
Yep. Oh, that's pretty. That's impressive.
Oh, wow. That is awesome. Yeah, it is, Jamie. Oh my gosh, that is really wow.
I think she's talking about the movie.
I think she was when she said yeah, it is, but yeah, it is really impressive. So yeah, you're gonna have to send us pictures when you're actually in the cosplay. Because that is really amazing. So we had actually been talking recently about some of my Sewing World stuff. We always call it Sewing World, but sewing was my hobby before I got into miniature painting. So I have quite a bit of stuff. And I've actually been contemplating giving it away or getting rid of it. So I don't know if you're interested, but I might need to donate some to you because your cosplay is going to get a lot more out of it than it is just sitting in my closet. So, um,
2 hours on just the bottom of both sides.
yeah, I'm sure.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, it is gorgeous. Meanwhile, I'm just stippling. It does, especially when you're doing this. It would be so much faster if I just wanted to do smooth skin, but it just doesn't feel like he should have smooth skin. And honestly, I am really loving how these colors are coming together. So, I mean, I'm happy that way, but it is just a lot when you're trying to do, I mean, well, he's got a lot of skin. And then the other thing I want to try and get done tonight is finish recording my next video. Well, not my next video that you guys would see because,
A video.
right, because of editing. But so, the next video you guys are going to see, I've already recorded, and that's literally in the editing process. Actually, it's just a cue right now. He hasn't actually started. Ben does all the editing right now. And I would like to get that one done. That's my NMM video to go with the TMM video that came out last month. So I went over improving TMM, and now I'm looking to do the NMM video. And that's another technique that takes a lot of time. And what are we laughing at? What am I missing in the comments?
She says yes, please, to a donation of Sewing World.
Oh, good. Okay.
And apparently she did a small cosplay of her D&D character.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
The one we're playing next week?
It seems that way.
Awesome. I've already forgotten all the characters' names.
Oh, that's awful. Luckily, we had someone keeping notes.
Right? Well, while she was there, our note keeper left before we're technically finished. Although we didn't do much without, so.
Someone ran away.
Yeah, it was a fun session. So we started a new game. Already had our first session, so that's what we're discussing for those who aren't in the know.
I'm curious if they.
Yeah, can you guys hear the cats? Let us know in the comments. Yes.
No, that's a previous.
Oh,
Yes.
previous yes? Okay. And let us know if you can hear Ben, because again, we didn't actually mic up and totally had forgotten about that. And we can easily get that going if we need to. Well, I mean, I think one camera has the mic. I think
Yes,
this
the mic
one.
is turned off on. No, the mic is turned off on that one. You're hearing it through your phone.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
And that's not true. I didn't actually forget all the characters' names. I mean, I know my character's name and what is it? Bernie?
Oh, Bernie.
Bernie, the half orc. Half orc, or is he full orc?
No, he's a half orc.
Half orc, yeah.
Half orc.
Half orc named Bernie. He's a character. Sorry, I'm losing my backdrop here.
Please stand by.
Yeah.
Okay, they can hear me, but can't hear the cat.
Okay, well, that's pretty good. She's being really loud.
Would you like to put this in front of it?
I can't put anything in front of it because it'll pull the focus. That's the problem. And we're down.
Except, babe, you're not putting the deck in the shot. There. You're perfect.
Yay. All right, let me go back. Stippling.
More stippling, please.
More stippling, more dots. Just dotting up. The cool thing about stippling, though, it might take a little longer, but it does the blending for you. So it's kind of like, yeah, you make one step last a bit longer, but you don't have to do a blending step. You don't have to do a glazing step. So you kind of can make up other time, if that makes sense. So it all works out in the end. I'm also not someone who necessarily pays too much attention to how much time a miniature takes. Because I'm painting for the joy of painting. So I don't care how long it's going to take. It's going to take however long I want it. I decide I want to keep going before I want to get to the next one. All right. So what do you guys think? Is he ready to move on to the next coat, or should I do another of this? I'm kind of thinking he's pretty good right about here.
Well, since we're both focused on your hand.
Oh, well, isn't that lovely? Unfortunately, there's no way for me to
I know.
focus
Every now
on
and
this
then you
thing.
take your hand out of it.
Okay. All right. So now I'm going to his midtone. And it gets quiet real fast around here when I stop talking.
Yeah.
It's kind of amazing how that works.
Huh. Trying to figure out a way to lock the focus on the figure.
Well, I was gonna say, I know how to do that on my camera.
Yeah,
That's what we do for, right. Problem is the streaming program and the streaming software.
enough for that.
Yeah. So anyone techie out there, let us know what we can do to make this better. Always open for suggestions and learning.
I wonder if you take the resolution down.
Why would that help?
Because the data stream is not trying to send as much information.
That wouldn't have anything to do with the focus shifting.
No.
All right. So big scary troll. Ogre. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
I don't know. We were actually discussing that amongst ourselves earlier. I'm going to have to talk to Matt and Dan and see if they talk to anybody. We'll let you know.
About
where we're playing.
Oh yeah. Well, we're also going to be at the meeting. So, or at least that's the plan. We're going to be there next Saturday. And of course, you know, Dan isn't going to be on the stream today because they're scouting locations for the nationals, the 2026 nationals today. So he's down in Indiana somewhere. So, all right. Listening to you type is actually very distracting. His phone is making all these clicking every time he presses a key on it, and it's actually very strange.
All right, question asked.
So. All right. So I'm curious, does anyone out there paint kind of like I do without a real plan? Like I said, I kind of started with purple and then moved into a red, and now I'm into a skin tone on this guy. And just kind of adjusting as I'm going and trying to figure him out. Or do most of you guys follow recipes where you know exactly what colors you're going to do when you start? You okay over there?
Yes.
His stomach's making some gurgling noises. And I think we should also start taking bets on whether or not I'm going to finish this skin tone on this live stream, or if I'm still going to be working on it afterwards.
I know you, I bet not. I've seen you spend days on skin tone.
Yeah, but that was back when I was learning it.
I've also seen it first.
Yes. But I'm past all that now. Now I just get to enjoy the fun of painting skin tones. And
Lucy takes the Nike approach. Just does it.
got it. Me too. Although, obviously there's some thought into it, but it's not always a whole lot. The plan initially was I was going to make them orange, but I kind of shifted last night and decided to go in a different direction. And I know someone else is on here with us also besides just Jamie, but
To be quiet.
yeah, they haven't said hi in the chat or anything, so I don't get a name until it shows up in chat. But welcome, whoever you are. There's the camera. Hi. If you have any questions or want to get in on this conversation, I'm not even sure what we're having a conversation about at this point. But feel free to let me know. That's kind of the fun of the live stream, is the interaction. So feel free. And if you don't want to, no pressure. We actually used to watch Reaper's Thursday night, Reaper Live. And we never commented ourselves.
It's Elsa. Elsa is painting with us.
Oh.
Now I need to know what Elsa's painting.
Sorry, I'm painting. Okay. Yeah, me too. It's hard to paint while you're talking. Trust me. That's why I keep going quiet.
Well, they can't even talk. They have time.
Oh yeah, I know. It's almost worse, but it's almost worse. It is definitely worse. Oh, but yeah, we're glad you're here. And if there's anything you'd like to know or talk about or hear about, just let me know. I don't want to get too much in the way of your painting, though. It's hard enough to find time to paint.
Right.
Well, I shouldn't say that. I know for most people, it's hard to find time to paint. Me, I've turned it into a lifestyle.
A witch for competition later this month in the U.
Ooh, oh, good luck with that. I hope you'll share us photos on social media and let us see what it looks like when it's done, and definitely let us know how you do. We'll be rooting for you on that. I'm hoping to have my Tiamat done for a competition in October. I don't know if she'll be done because I haven't been able to touch her in a month.
I don't want
It's
more than a week.
been over a month since I got to do anything, so. But I've kind of cleared off some of my commissions so that I'll have a little more time. All right. And now I'm just going to go up to the highlights. What do you think of that? Look, I might be done pretty quickly here.
Wow.
Skin tone. You might lose that bet. I don't know that anyone actually bet against you, though.
I doubt it.
I think we're all kind of going, yeah, probably not, especially with all the stippling. But this should go pretty quickly with highlights because they don't go in as many places. Oh no, we did.
Oh, well.
That's okay. I hope there wasn't a glitch in the stream or anything that kicked him out. That would be terrible. I haven't figured out yet if I want to keep the brow ridges as brow ridges or turn them into eyebrows. Since he doesn't have any other hair, I don't know why we would have eyebrows.
Don't give him eyebrows. That would look weird. Eyebrow ridges is better.
All right. Well, someone's back.
Saw that. Excited.
Okay. And this is one of the other joys of trying to live stream while I'm painting. I actually just messed up horribly. I jumped that highlight. Oh, I'm not sure if you guys are seeing, but that is
Bit much.
yeah. Let's see if I turn this down a little bit. And I think that's the better way for viewing. Is that easier for you guys to see? Oh, with the darker lighting? I don't know. It's a little harder for me, but it looks better on camera. That's kind of what matters.
That definitely looks better.
Okay, then. Yeah. See, I should have done a 50-50 mix and built up to the highlight rather than just jump straight to the highlight color. So let me take this down if I can. I think I might need to go back.
Oh, she'll do fine. Nothing to worry about. Says it's better, but
Oh. Yeah, no, it's okay. We have other options. You want to try turning that one on? The big one? Yeah. No, not that one. That's no, that's worse. Oh, and that was me looking right into it.
got it.
Oh,
Got it.
now I can't see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this down another step. Yay, undoing what you just did. Isn't that always fun? But that's okay. There'll be a better result in the end. All right. A little bit more over here, and then I will be back to starting my highlight again.
Yeah, but come on, that's what it's all about.
I know.
Editing as you go.
Oh, and he's still looking good. That's the important thing. Okay. There he is in focus, as far as I can tell. So I'm going to try and keep him there, but I think the focus is always going to change to my hand the minute I put it up. Okay. There we go. That is a much better highlight without that huge jump. I can't believe how much I had added in before I noticed. But that's okay. Because the important thing is we're getting there now. And the end result is all that really matters. Okay. All right. Sorry, I keep going quiet again. Just focusing on not making another mistake with this.
You mentioned remembering your D&D character's name. You should tell them more about it.
Oh, my D&D character?
Something that you could fun to talk about.
Yeah, well, her name's Fahara. She's a thief. I don't want to give too many details because I don't know who's watching, and she's not a trusting character, so she's got.
You're very welcome. Have a great day. Thanks for painting with us.
Oh, thanks for joining us, and good luck. Can't wait to see your witch. All right.
I suppose.
So that's kind of the problem. Is she like
Talking about Morgan or without the pool that I get us in trouble?
about Morgan? What about Morgan?
His favorite character is something to talk about.
Oh. Well, I mean, we can talk about that. I kind of feel like the channel's focus has typically been about miniature painting more than D&D. But you know, again, I'm just stippling skin tone, and there's not really a whole lot going on here. And without any big questions,
Yeah, I was trying to get you the inside information. It didn't work. Sorry.
it'll be more fun when it comes out in game. He's got a lot of big secrets.
Just have to see.
I can't believe so many of them, got hinted at in that first game already.
I thought I did pretty good.
Yeah, you did. That was a really fun game. That's why we're so excited about
Next week.
And then we have another live stream. So we are just keeping busy, busy, busy.
Well, you know what you can do for our next live stream?
What's that?
Since it's just painting with us. You should paint my eyeball monster. Even got it on a handle for you and everything.
Your eyeball monster. I painted your eyeball monster.
Yeah, and then it kind of lost in the move. So
He lost the miniature I painted special for him, and now he's trying to convince me to paint another.
things get lost. That happens. Yeah.
It does. No, depending on what's going on, I might paint Tiamat next time.
Oh, she's big.
Yep. She's
I don't even think you could get the whole Tiamat on in frame.
well, I wouldn't be painting the whole Tiamat.
Oh, I know.
Just probably be working on like one of her heads.
You gotta find the one. So.
Yep.
Eyeball monsters are awesome.
Ben's an optician. No.
Yes.
Yes, optician.
Oh.
Not the doctor. He's the one who does the glasses. And he's switched to contact lenses. So that's eyeballs are kind of his job. So it's one of the reasons why I had to keep getting real good at painting eyes on miniatures because, you know, I'm married to an optician. I kind of have to have that skill.
Show me the eyeball monster.
Okay, so here's the eyeball monster.
In gray.
Yep. I mean, he didn't even zenithal it for me.
I just got it mounted today. It came out of the package an hour.
So, it's actually a fun model. I painted it before. You could pull up, it's in my Google,
I'll put up a picture of it.
Google Photos.
We'll put up a picture in the community tab.
Mhm.
The quiet descent.
Well, I'm about to do the highest highlight, and
Highest highlight.
then I'm on to glazing, which I know I said the joy of I didn't have to glaze because I was blending with the stippling, but I'm going to be glazing just to add more colors in, and I think that'll be fun. Although I also think I might take this a little bit higher than this. This highest highlight is not quite as high as I want it to be. So I may go up a little bit more. We'll see. And this is why he thinks that I'm not going to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knows I do this all the time.
Told you. I've seen you take days to paint skin. I've seen you take days to paint skin on this one.
Well, it depends on what kind of perfection I'm going for. This one is actually being painted for Mammoth Factory. So doesn't have to be totally perfect, but best I can do, or the better I can do, the better it is. I don't know. I'm really losing train of thought here. Problem is,
Better it is, the better it'll look on Instagram, the more they'll like you.
right. The other thing Oh, it does not want to focus when I put it down. All I could think about is how dry my throat was getting from all the talking. And rather than take a drink, I just kept trying to talk about how dry my throat was and still couldn't think because, yeah.
That's funny.
Okay. Highlights are one of my most favorite parts of the miniature because it really kind of gives you that extreme detail, you know? It just kind of, that's where you see the full uh, impressiveness of the contrast. Does that make sense?
It's that finishing touch that pulls it all together.
Yeah. It makes it special. Not just that it's pulled together, it's that it's also now special. And I think I do want to take it up a bit more. Before I take it up more, oof, there we go, iron focus. I actually want to bring down the shadows under his nose because those are getting pretty high up here and there should be a bit more shadowing here. There we go. Now he has a lot more of a nose. Unfortunately, now I have to get up to get a new highlight color.
More colors. Yeah, I don't think people really get the full story of your paint collection on live stream.
No, I don't show it. Well, the funny thing is, I actually tend to work more frequently with a limited color palette, despite how many colors are available to me. But there's just so much benefit of a limited palette. That's actually one of the videos I want to do coming up. That's how strongly I feel about it. Okay. And that's it. Highlights done.
Ooh.
All right. And now I'm going to move on to some glazes, but he's looking pretty good. Be nice if I could get him in focus for you guys to see. So there we go. There he is. Next time you guys see him is actually going to be on social media. So I think we're going to go ahead and just wrap it up here
All right.
for the day.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been a blast. I really enjoyed painting with all of you. Jamie, thanks for stopping by. I know Elsa's already gone, but you know, Elsa was a lot of fun to visit with as well. And hopefully anyone who's watching the recording of this, you can check out the next one. It's in 2 weeks. Still on a Saturday, still at 3 p.m. midday. Not again,
When we have
not the best day for streaming in summer, but that's okay because we're still trying to make sure we've got our system and everything set up before we start scheduling regular live streams. So look for more of those coming soon. And thanks for joining us. And until next time,
have fun.
and keep creating.